Okay, so we gotta go to the headquarters. Let's get up here and get pulled over. Okay, folks, we went in and did what we had to do to get our pass. Just thought I'd come over here and show y'all the kiosk here. So if you come in after they close, you've already got your campsite or whatever. So adult entrance fee 13 and over is $5. Children 12 and under are free. Water, electric, and sewer. Tents only allowed with trailer. $24 plus $5 per person. And water and electric, tents or trailers, $20 plus $5 per person. Water only, tents only, no trailers, $14 plus $5 per person. And screen shelters and limited use cabins, reservation required. And there is a map down here of the park, all the campsites and stuff. So they also have maps over here. We're going to go ahead and get one. So that is the park headquarters. Right there, they have ice, life jackets. So let's go see what the park's like. And they got a moderate fire danger today, folks. And let's see here. Camping area is to the left. Let's go check out everything else. Then we'll go check out the campsites on our way out. Speed limit in here is 30 miles an hour. They got a RC field. If you fly remote control planes and stuff, they got a field over here on the left for it. Actually looks like a paved runway instead of a grass. So, and what do we got here? Okay, horseshoe loop, sites 1 through 51, dump station. Let's go check this stuff out. This is the horseshoe loop. Camping. We got RVs in here. These have full hookups, it looks like. Water, electric, and sewage. They are pull-throughs. You are right up against this road right here, for the most part. Some are a little bit further off. They have a trailer dump station. That jacked up, get it leveled. Time's looking good, 12 inches off the ground. Park ranger coming at us. Okay, folks, we are in a different area right now. Sorry about that. There we go. We're in another camping area here. Bullet Bowl is on my left here. That would be sites 87 through 98. Post Oak restroom area to your right. These are the Post Oak shelters, number 22 through 29. So you just makes a loop here. So you can rent these shelters. They're on that price list I showed you earlier. Shelters, folks. Another campsite on the left there, campgrounds. Not very many people out here during the week. Bathroom on your right. I'll bring y'all back if we see anything. fish cleaning table right there. Right there's the fish cleaning table. They're sitting down by the water. Fishing, folks. This one's reserved. 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 They all got reserved. That one's available there. Reserved, reserved, and another, I guess you can camp. They got water faucets over here, so this may be the tent sites with water. I don't so much need the water when I camp as I do the electricity for my CPAP. Although I do have a generator, but most people don't want to hear that generator going all night while I'm sleeping with a CPAP machine. We're going to go down to a place now that's called Lakeview Point and Sunset Ridge, I believe is what it was called. Go see what this looks like. Lakeview Point. Again, fishing point down to the right. Let's get turned around, we'll go down to the fishing point. Tents over here. Okay, folks, kind of windy out here. But, this is the fishing point here. Looks like might be some good crappie fishing when the crappie are spawning. Deep water. We may have to come up here and do some fishing. There's quite a few people over here fishing. This right here, folks, is called the Clay Banks Day Use Area. You can fish down here, put your kayaks in. If you want to swim, I guess you can swim. There is a campground right here. Got 2 hours left before the ball game starts. I don't know how far it is to the school from here. I'll look it up here in a minute. If you come out to this lake, you need to understand this is, even though it is a Texas state park, this park is leased. This land is leased from the Corps of Engineers, which is a federal agency. Why is that important? Because in Texas, if you have a license to carry or you carry constitutionally, you can carry in state parks unless they are leased from the federal government. Seeing as how this, and I honestly I didn't know that until just recently. Evidently I scared some woman because I had my pistol on and didn't realize that this was a leased property from the federal government. I just noticed it as a state park. Now the park ranger did tell me there's a sign as you come in that says no firearms. I didn't see that sign because I'm not used to looking for them when I go into a state park. I didn't realize the state leased property from the federal government to have a state park. So now I'll have to look out for that. So if you do carry, understand you need to make sure if you're in Texas going to a state park that it is not a leased park. If it is, you have to leave your firearm in your vehicle. You can't carry it. And even if it is a state park and you're carrying it, it must be in a shoulder holster or a belt holster. So just a little bit there for thought. The ranger came and chased me down after I'd left because evidently there were some people in the office customers in the office there that really upset them because I was carrying a gun. I don't know what state they're from, but evidently they're not from Texas. Pretty park out here. They do have some trails for hiking out here. I'd make sure I sprayed myself down with something to keep the chiggers off of me. I have not looked at any of their trails to see how they're maintained. Okay, well, I guess we'll get on up and get out of here. Head over to Whitney High School in that area. Get ready for the ball game.